Just make sure they're quiet. They're playing their computer.
Mia, look, would you please stop trying to Romero to tie your mother down? Yeah, I'm getting at that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I tell you the story behind that before we get in. We're listening to Queen and Tie Your Mother Down come out. Me and Mia love Queen, and we just made the sort of joke that's the song you play when you go to a ladies' night when it's full of cougars looking for a younger man. They just start playing that Tie Your Mother Down. Anyway, good afternoon and welcome to THFC Till I Die, the home of Tottenham past, present, and exciting future. No, you have not tuned in to the Tottenham Till I Die Cougar Club. This is purely football. Mia's behaving herself today. She's just told Romero to go back into his dungeon to after the stream. So, Mia, how are you this afternoon? Nice to have you along. This is your Tuesday afternoon little pit stop with me.
Yeah. Yes, it's very nice to be back on THFC Till I Die.
Yeah. And of course, if you don't know, get to know, as Mr. Alec Daves would say. But if you do know, give your head a wobble and wobble yourself over the Spurs between the lines and give yourself a subscription over there. I'm sure Mia will be very positive. Also, we have Mia. Look, you've been a member for 2 months, Mia. Thank you so much. It really does. We do appreciate it, Mia. And thank you so much. And she says, big up the chat, smash the like button. Please do what Mia says. If you're not, she will send Romero after you.
No, I will come after you and I will get you. I've got special skills, so be careful, people. Make sure you smash that like button. I have.
We must ask Romero what them special skills are, but that is for a later show.
Not the ones that I do on Romero. I've got other set of special skills.
Really?
I have. I'm like a little ninja. I'm a little ninja.
Yeah. So if I'm Batfink, you're the ninja fella then, yeah? Is that how we work at it?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Yeah. Or Kung Fu Kitty. There you go. That's me. Anyway, big up. We've got Leo Land Lego Coys. I love his picture actually. Bit of a Star Wars fan, I reckon. Here we've got Wayne Bonner, a member. Big up Wayne. Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're all well. Pumped for the game later. Come on, you Spurs. Tottenham till I die. Exactly. We've got Rooty Tooty. Big up, everyone. I'm not do on. Do you want to do a try Sean Butler here for us, Mia?
It's game day.
There you go. There you go. That is Mia. She'll be doing all the game days for us in future shows. That was good, actually. I enjoyed that. I got pumped up. Hod God 10. Good afternoon, Dermot and Philip. And chat, I feel at peace every time I watch this stream. Well, thank you very much. It's very, very kind of you to say. Yes, Philip has had a sex changed, and he's now called Mia.
I'm no Tom Jones, I'm afraid, though.
Yeah, he turns into Tom Jones on the Wednesday night, but Tuesday he turns into Mia. So big up, Mia. Hope Philip doesn't kill me for saying that.
Oh, Philip, you're really insulting him here. Do you know what I'm saying?
No. I'm definitely pumped for the game. Yeah, we all are. Hot God 10. We've got Mark New. Big up, Dermot and Phil. THFC till I die. Excited about VDV signing. Is the Kessie and Longley deal still on the table, or are we aiming higher? Can we get top sober? Right. The latest top sober. £50 million bid going in the next few days. That is not dead. Kessie deal looks to be dead. He looks to be going to Saudi Arabia. And Tottenham will be talking to Barcelona tonight about Longley as well. Mia, look, just very quickly on Tap Sober. VDV coming in today. Very exciting day for Spurs fans, isn't it?
Yeah, we've still got Alejo Velez to be announced. He hasn't been announced yet, even though he's passed his medical. We're still waiting on him to be announced. So, yeah, it is exciting. We all said about how long it's taken, etc. But actually, and turned around and said that doesn't really faze him. So, yeah, it's all kind of coming together. The plan's coming together.
Yeah, there is. I think he has been official. Yeah, I think Alejo has now been officially announced. May everyone the chat.
Oh,
yeah, he was announced in the past hour or so. So big up, everyone. That's 2 in the door. Woo-hoo. So big up, Mark New. We've got Jazz Fusion. I'm pumped. This is the last practice game. Can't stand pre-season. Your football or mine. That's true. Can't wait for the season to start. Though there is a question here. Is it are we silly to be playing the game so close to the season starts? But look, we'll have to wait and see. Dragon D Nuts. Cois. Big up, Paul. There you go. Big up, Dragon D Nuts. We've got Paul G. Good afternoon, Dermot and Mia. Hope you're well, Cois. Big up, Paul G. Hope you're doing well. Some person called Mia. She's in. Good afternoon, Mia. Hope you're doing well. She went, good afternoon. No, Philip today. Just me. Smash that like, please. There you go. Do as Mia says, because Mia has a particular set of skills, so she's telling me. God knows what they are, but they're particular anyway. As she's going to kill me after this. I know she is. As Ange said, he's looking for aggressive players who can deal with one-on-ones, and the space behind Longley has no pace. Can't defend. Definitely not 1-versus-1. Mia, would you agree with that?
Yeah, I don't know if Longley does suit him, and what I've heard is that all of our signings thus far have been okayed by Ange. So I don't believe that we'll get Longley in if Ange doesn't want Longley. So that's what I will say.
We have to say, we've got Jazz Fusion for you, Mia. Done. Big up, Jazz Fusion. Afternoon. This fella keeps coming in, Mia. I don't know who he is.
He's an Egypt. He's a bit of an Egypt from our here.
He's an Egypt. Mark News saying, like the smash button, Mia. Coy's big up. We've got Hot God. Good afternoon, Philip and Mia. Oh,
Hodgkin's having a bit of a mare.
He is,
bless him.
I'll tell you what we'll do for next Tuesday, right? We'll have a little picture of Philip at the bottom of the screen for your Hot God 10, so you don't miss him too much. We'll have a little picture of him down the bottom. Sorry. Oh, yeah, grand. You're grand. Ollie, big up. Ollie behind everyone. Ollie's at the wheel. Ollie's driving the THFC bus as we're going through the season. Says, hi all. Next objective, Laporte. Yeah, please. Thank you very much. Andrew Gregory, good afternoon, Dermot Mir. Hope everyone is well. Yeah, we're grand. We need Laporte, but would he want to join Spurs? That's the thing, isn't it, Mir? We've seen like we want these players, but do you think now they're going to want to come to Tottenham to see what's happening at Spurs now? Do you know, under Ange?
Do you know what? When it comes to Laporte, I'm not sure that he'll want to come. I'm going to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. I think didn't he already turn us down and said he don't want to come to us?
Yeah, but that's when we were playing boring football. We're playing attractive football now, Mia.
True.
Of course, people want to come. Trophy's on the way. Mark New, what's your thoughts on Velez? Our Argentinian wonder kid signing. Messi has compared him to a young Shirez. Cause look, I've actually heard one person said he's a mini Maradona. I mean, to be compared to the great man there and the Shirez as well. I think we're very lucky to have him. It's a good buy. And we're keeping him in the squad as well, aren't we, Mia? We're not loaning him back. So it looks like he's going to be a part of the season ahead, I think, by the looks of it.
Yeah, it does look that way. He did say, didn't he, that we're not loaning him back out. So, yeah.
We've got Route 2. Laporte doesn't want to come to Spurs. He said he wants to go back to La Liga. I let him go. Mia's not old enough to be a cougar.
Oh, Dragon D's nuts. You're being very kind.
I hear Jakey laughing in the background.
That was actually Alexander, but yeah.
Oh, was that Alex? Fair play to you, Alex. Good lads. Big up everyone. Terry White. We've got Paul G. Smooth. There you go. Big up Drula. Afternoon, Dermot and Mia. On all in chap. Hope you're doing well, Drula. We've got Godfrey Drummond. Afternoon, Dermot and Mia. Hashtag Coys. We've got Hot God 10 saying ROFL, whatever that means.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
Oh, okay, then fair enough. Hi, Truder and all. We've got Jazz Future. Longley. No. He doesn't want Jazz Future. He doesn't want Longley there. We've got Drula. Yes, he has Mia. Oh, yeah, this is the Alejo he signed. Yeah, he's announced in the past hour or so. We've got SOS.
Actually, he was actually done 10 minutes before, just before we come on, so I wasn't that far behind.
Yeah. We've got SOS. Didn't your guys say the Kane to buying deal was pretty much done? It's not looking likely now. Right. Shall we clear this up once and for all, Mia?
Let's go.
Right. We came on last Thursday to say the Kane deal was almost done. Now we both said it was. We both said we weren't. It was what we were hearing. We both put question marks in our thumbnails, and we both said multiple times that it wasn't completely done, but there was, it was a bit of unconfirmed news, but we were going with it. Mia, this is the latest we have today. Now, if you want to add any more for what we did last Thursday, you can do, or we can go on to this bit of news from Fabrizio Romero. What do you want to do first?
What I will say is that I always say that when we give news, it's only what we actually hear. And I always say, be cautioned with anything you hear. We get information from somebody, the same as any. See all the reporters. Where do you think they get information from? They get it from clubs or whatever they've been told. So we're just doing the exact same thing. And if you look at all the major ones, they've got stuff wrong in the past. So the fact is that we are saying that this is what we're told, and we know that our source is a good source and pretty much reliable. So that's all we stood by. If I'm honest, that's what we said, and we didn't say it was 100%.
No, and I stand by our source as well. So big up to our source. Salt and pepper included in that price as well. Fabrizio Romero, Mia, Harry Kane camp has informed Bayern and Tottenham of players' preference in terms of time and decision on the deal has to be done by the end of this week. Kane doesn't want to move after the start of the Premier League football on Saturday, up to Bayern and Daniel Levy again. Mia, where we're going with this? Can somebody please just tell me he's going one way or the other? My brain is fried with the Harry Kane saga. It really is fried. I'm so bored of it now.
Yeah, do you know what? I find all these reports a bit conflicting, if I'm completely honest. Like I spoke about before we came on, because we've had one report saying that Harry Kane looks like he wants to stay, but now he's saying get the deal either done by Friday or not at all. So he clearly still is up for the move. Like he still would move, if that makes sense. And to me, when they reported that the deal was done, I said, actually, they're still in talks. So for me, I believe that it's to do with the structure. Because if you look at what happened with West Ham and the Rice deal, it took them weeks to get that structure correct. Do you remember they were going back and forth and back and forth? We haven't got as much time as that. But I do think it is to do with the structure of the deal. Because otherwise, if there was no deal to be had, they wouldn't still be in talks. Bayern Munich would have walked away. If Harry Kane said he wants to stay, Bayern Munich would have had to walk away because they would have said, well, he's not for sale. So
and it's all about the structure, isn't it? It's all about how much Tottenham want up front, to be fair. And that's what I think it is. And look, but somebody says butter pants. I'll go to his comment here. He makes a very good point as well. Where is it now? Where is he? Where is it? Have I missed it? Do you know what? I can't see it in the chat. No, I can't see it in the chat. I can't see it. It's not come up. Oh, yeah, here it is. Where is it? Here it goes. He goes, in my opinion, the deal is done. That's why they came over to sign the papers. The rest is spin. Do you actually believe that, Mia, or do you think Kane might have had a... Look, I was hearing Kane's had a change of heart. Something along them lines, that it was him that stopped the deal. It was him that put stop on this. So why are they still talking, though? That's the thing. And Sky Sports reported that yesterday they were still in talks. So, do you know, is it structure? Is this what it is? How much money Levy wants up front?
Yeah, because for me, like I just said, if there was no deal to be had and Kane was adamant he wanted to stay, then he wouldn't have come out and said this deal needs to be done by the end of the week or not. So if there was no deal and Kane was adamantly he wanted to stay, then he could have come out and said, I'm staying at Spurs, but he hasn't. He's told them they need to get it done by the end of the week or it's not getting like that's it sort of thing.
Now
that's how I perceive it anyway.
Right. I'm getting sort of, for me, well, Mark News put in the bottom here, and I will bring it up actually while we're talking about it. So just let me find that. Yeah, please, everyone, hit the subscription button on Mia's channel. Get her up to 900. Come on, we can do it. Let's do it in this
I'm not
stream.
too far. I'm not too far away from it, guys, and it would really help. And if you've
Well,
already subscribed, can you just share? If you share the stuff, it really helps as well.
And also, firstly, here, do this first, and then go over to Mia's place if you don't mind. You know, Mia, this channel comes first. You know?
I did say smash the like twice already in the chat.
I know you did.
I even put my super chat as that. Thank you very much.
I know. It was like a membership. I know. I'm grateful. Well done. Thank you. You're penny in the post. You get a THFC Fix It badge in the post to you next. Anyway, Mark New says Bayern have offered £100 million, including add-ons. This may be tempting for Daniel Levy. I want Harry to stay, but only if he signs a new contract with us. And then Terry White said, I think I heard Dermot say an offer is going in soon for 50 million for Tapsover. Assume it's pounds. That for me would gift Auburn as well would be a 9.5 out of 10 as starting window for Ange. Yeah. It's quick. And then quickly, Daniel Lee says, to be honest, I'm not believing anything that anyone says about Kane anymore until they actually see something concrete. Just seems the same news is getting recycled for the ITOs. Well, Daniel, it's not. We've heard two bits of other bit of news this morning, which I've heard, and I'm not using it because I don't think it's right to use. So look, this is the thing. I will use the news if I'm 120% on using it. If I'm not sure, I will not use it. So it's just as simple as that. We got Meta Football TV. Good afternoon, Dermot and Mia, with a big smiley face. And Jazz Fusion says, not an ITK, but I read tea leaves. Pretty damn good, though. Yeah, that's true. It wouldn't surprise me if United came in with a mega deal. Now, this is what I have heard. I'm not sure how true it is. Do you want me to go over what I heard this morning about this Man United deal, Mia?
Yeah, go on then. I don't think it's going to happen because I feel like they've already just bought a striker. But yeah, go ahead. Oh, has he frozen? Oh no! Just as the news is about to be delivered, guys, he froze on us. That is never ever a good look. Not at all. I'm guessing that we're going to be talking about something to do with Man United and then putting a bid in. I don't believe it's going to happen personally.
Right.
Oh, there we go.
I'm back. Sorry, my computer froze there. Right. This is what I this morning. Man United are selling Harry Maguire, Martial, and another player which I can't think of at the top of my head. Right. 3 of them are going. They have 40 million left in the kitty. They're selling them players that will bring them up to 90. I heard United might put in a bid for 110 or 150 million pounds for Harry Kane. And this is probably one of the other reasons why he didn't he stopped the buying deal, because he knows Man United are gonna put in a bid for him. So
but like I say, he hasn't.
Yeah.
He hasn't stopped the deal because he's just told them it needs to be done by the end of the week. So no deal has been stopped.
He did stop it yesterday. I am telling you.
I don't believe that, because why would they still be in discussions if the deal was stopped? The deal wouldn't be in discussions.
That's what's been put out there, Mick.
Okay. What I will say is that I've just read this, is that talks about a new offer of 110 million euros with add-ons included. But it depends, obviously, if how much of that they're going to give us. 110 is around 100 million with add-ons. So that's if they said they're going to put that in today or tomorrow. That's why I think that's the last one, I think, that they're going to put in.
I think so. And Jess Fishing, by the way, United wanted 2 strikers and Kane wanted them. Yes, he did. And that's could be another thought. We've got Rob Belshit. Yeah, this was very sad. I watched a bit of it this morning myself. She went through Bray. My thoughts are with my Irish cousins as they lay the rest the dearly departed Sinead O'Connor. She was proven right with so many thoughts, otherwise rest in peace. Yeah, very sad. Very sad day over here today. It was a lot of people turned out for her in Bray as she went through. I think Bob Geldof went to the funeral and a few other famous people as well. But there was flowers and roses being thrown onto the hearse. And very sad day, and may she rest in peace. And I hope she finds peace now. I really, really do hope Sinead O'Connor finds some peace and some peace of her heart now. So bless her. So look, a brilliant singer, a fantastic, some great songs she's done, great albums, and be sorely missed. But look, I hope she finds the peace that she deserves. So big up, Rob Belsh. That's very kind of you to say. Yeah, we are sort of all in mourning over here as a country. So thank you very much indeed for that. And just check. What news is it you didn't say? Oh, yeah. What I just said about the Man United stuff, yeah. Got Denmere saying, Hod, United would have hijacked any deal once terms agreed with their own ownership. So now what I'm hearing in that as well, Mir, that I'm hearing that the Qataris have won that bid. Now they're just waiting on the Glazers to actually just give over the keys, basically. Do you think United, once United comes over, then that will put to bed the rest about them taking over Tottenham? Do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. And the other thing is someone saying about how much they're going to spend on two strikers. And that's a good point, because if we're going to sell them to an English club, we know the price is a lot higher. I can't see Man United coming in for him and spending what we're going to ask for him. I really can't. I really, really can't.
Terry White says, I think we need the Kane money to sign Tapsoba. It looks like that. So Levy should survive to Saturday, then everything is over. Yeah, exactly. Carl said it's 100 million euros, so Levy will reject. Levy made it very clear. Put the money like he did with City, pay the money. You didn't match it, he won't accept it. That's true, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but if it's 110, isn't that closer to it? The one that I just read is a lot closer, isn't it, to what they want plus add-ons?
Mark Newman, Danny Nee says, do you honestly think United are spending nearly 200 million on two strikers? Look, if the Qataris come in, they're going to want to spend, and they're going to want the best players at Manchester United. Let's not make no bones about that. They're going to want to be successful. They're not coming in there just for the sheer hell of it. They're coming in there to make Manchester United great again. It's like if they came into us, they're going to want the best players at our club. So look, you have to see what happens. I don't think personally you go to United. I think if he goes anywhere, probably be stay at Tottenham, sign a new deal, and finish his career at Spurs, or they might get the deal done for Bayern. But God knows what's going to happen. If he starts against Brentford on Sunday, then I think he'll be at Tottenham. Then it's just down to him signing a new contract. Mark News says, I wouldn't want to see Harry in a United shirt next season, especially as they're playing red like that, like down the road. Exactly. We've got Root 2. He's saying Kane and Eriksen reunited. Jazz Fusion. Mia, Kane needs an agreement between Levy and Bayern to bring Manchester to the table. They aren't going to talk with human hemorrhoid. With the human hemorrhoid. They are wanting to make one big bid, take it or leave it. Do you think so?
I don't know. It's so difficult, isn't it, to see. I don't think we would accept one for Man U. I really don't. I can't see in any world that we would accept something but a ridiculous price for him if he was going to stay in the Prem, to be honest.
Mia, can you just go through the rest of the chats there? I'll be back in 2 seconds. I just have to do something very quickly.
No worries. We've got Foray saying, I think that Kane wants to stay and has changed his mind. I like that. As I say, if the deal was completely done and he wanted to stay, why hasn't he come out and said it? And why are they still talking about it? And he has now said the deal needs to be done by Friday. So I don't know about that one, if he has truly changed his mind. Bayern had paid Levy off, so he won't back down. That is also possible. I just checked, it's around 93 million, the new bid, if that is the truth, Carl. I don't know if that would be enough, plus add-ons. I don't know if that is enough. It looks like Dane won't get his chance now with some same age as him from Argentina. And Kane coming through now, he wouldn't be given a chance. Yeah, I do think it is a bit of a tricky one with Dane. And even if we did get Gift Auburn as well, he can't come in now, surely, if we're keeping Kane. So it's a bit of an odd one. This goes to deadline day. I don't think it does, Jazz. I think if he starts for us for Brentford, I believe he stays. I don't think that Harry Kane wants to be messed about because the baby is due very, very soon, from what I can tell. So I'm sure that he won't want to be messed about. I don't think that's going to happen. The United love is ridiculous. I'm going to say I only liked United when I was a kid because of David Beckham. You laugh because you know it's true, Ruti. Oh, sorry, you're talking. There are not many strikers with the quality of Harry brings, 100 mil plus or back off. Yeah, I think that, do you know what? The 100 mil is actually 110, I think, is near to the 90 mark, plus the add-ons would actually be up to that, so it would technically be 100 mil, maybe a bit plus 100 mil as well. So yeah,
I'm back.
oh god,
There you go.
Yeah.
I've just got off the phone to Harry Kane. He says he's not going due to your particular set of skills, Mia. That's what he said to me.
Oh, okay.
What are your particular set of skills, by the way?
Listen, I don't want to be spreading it on no internet. It's like, you don't need to know. Only if you know, if you find out, then basically you're going to probably not be able to speak about it any longer anyway. So it's all good.
Please like the stream, hit the like button, hit the subscription button. Do pick up your memberships. They're cheaper than Netflix, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime. All the rest of them, just download Movie Box Pro, stream it onto your telly, and then whatever you save, get a membership. They're only $2.99 and $4.99. And if the chat is humping, if you want to, we'd be grateful. Put it into a super chat. It does help us grow. It does help us get new equipment or make the content better for you too. And also, maybe stick in the super chat, and that's what Mia's particular skills are. She may tell you, but she won't tell me. Anyway, Carl Simpson says, baby's due in a couple of weeks, I believe. That's true, isn't it, Mia? It is due actually in 2 weeks' time. So
I'm not sure it's exactly 2 weeks because I've got a feeling that she'll have a C-section. So I think that she's probably got the baby planned, like the C-sections are normally planned. So I reckon that that's probably more like she's got a date already.
Yeah. Look, I think so too. I think that's why he put the hold on the transfer yesterday, Mia. I think that was one of the reasons.
But he hasn't put. How many times are we going to go over this? He kind of put a hold on it if it's still ongoing, and he's just said that he wants it to be done by Friday. That's not actually being on hold.
Mia hits people with NDAs quicker than Levy opens his wallet.
Damn right. Carl knows.
That's a good one. I like that one. Adrian Soccer, big up Adrian. Hope you do. Look, 87 you're watching, only 24 likes. Come on, hit that like button. Go on. Kate Kane is due in 2 weeks, can no longer travel. Read into what yeah, but that's true.
The thing is, she can't travel, but once she has the baby, there's nothing stopping you traveling. Like, you're not like bound to your house once you have a baby. No. You know what I'm saying? She's got 4 other children that she has to look after as well, 3 other children. So it's not exactly.
I'm really sure there's a nanny or two. There's a nanny to help them. I'm sure there is.
Pretty much.
Where did you see that Bayern had made another offer now, Mia? No news yet that I can see.
I didn't say that they had made another offer. I said that they're looking to make that as their next offer. That's what I did say. Sorry if it was misconstrued.
Mia's into witchcraft. Beware. I know.
I am a bit of a witch.
Terry White says, I'm intrigued by Mia's special set of skills. I bet you Romero can tell you what they are.
No. I told you he's got a whole different set of skills that I perform on him.
This is another thing as well. Kyle Walker and Man City have turned Bayern down anyway. Do you reckon that might have something to do with it? Him not going there might have said, you know what?
No, I don't think so. I don't think players. I think you'd be surprised that players don't put that much emphasis on other players. They might be spoken to by another player to come to a club, but I don't think he's not going to go to a club because another player isn't there. I doubt that.
It's you. not you, Mia, but the YouTube channel you. It seems like the academy is a waste of time. We seem to bring in players from abroad rather than give the academy boys a chance. If the academy boys fail, we haven't paid anything for them. Do you know, Mia, we've known for a few years that our academy is probably the worst in the Premier League. Is that Levy's fault for not developing that, or do you blame the director of footballs, that the bits like a Steve Hitchin or Paratici, who that was in that all, people like that was in their job section to do this, and will that be one of the bits that Scott Mon will come in and try to fix? Is the academy?
Bless you to Derville, by the way, as well. I had a sneeze. Yeah, I think what happened was we didn't have the managers who wanted to use the youth, so it became a little bit disconnected. And now we're trying to basically join it back up. And I understand what people were saying, that we're buying some youngsters from other countries, but I do think that we are going to use our youngsters a bit more than probably people might think. So especially in the second season, if we think about it, if we make any kind of Europe, we're going to use our youngsters a bit more. At the moment, maybe not so much. Now we're just implementing the style, getting the youngsters used to the style maybe as well. And then I think it will be different, because next season, if we do get a Europe, then that means we will be able to use those youngsters, and they would have already learned how to play the Ange way.
Nathan Pessard with the super chat. Big up. Thank you so much, Nathan. It's very, very kind of you. Tell me where you're from again. I think it's India. So let me know in the chat from right on that. Laporte, anyone? He may be slow, but with Romero and VDV, who is quick, we're up there challenging for the title. Thoughts? No, Jack asked me last night, Mia, where did we think we're finishing the end of the season? And I said, with Harry Kane, we can finish in the top 2. I think we're a dark horse for the league, because I think the way we're going to play, we're going to catch a lot of teams out this season. Without Harry Kane, probably looking at top 5 or top 6. So that's my opinion on it. What's your opinion? Do you think we can be a dark horse for the league this year?
Absolutely not. I think that even with Kane or without Kane, I think we're going to be maximums, I would say. I said 6th, 7th, maybe. That was what I think.
Really?
Because we've got to give him a chance. We're going to have a very up and down time, Derm. I don't think you realise. Even he said in the first season, it is a bit of a tricky one. It's his second season that he gets really going. People are over hyping it, and I feel like people have got their expectations way, way too high. Way too high.
We're allowed to be Spurs fans. We've been so starved of success. We'll take anything. We've got Ollie saying, look at what Paratici bring into Spurs. He's done a great job. No doubt he is a criminal. Yeah, well, we know that. But should have credit for all the players and all the young talents. And that's the thing, Mia. Look, Paratici did an awful lot of good at Tottenham. He really did. And he's still working as an advisory to Spurs at the moment, which he can do. And, I think Paratici got an awful lot of bad press. Okay, we know he got caught for being dodgy with the books. We know that, and he's got caught and he's been banned. But from a footballer side of it, Mia, he did a very good job at Tottenham, far better than what Steve Hitchin ever did.
I think he did okay. I don't think he did amazing. I think it's a bit different, maybe. With him in the role that he is in, I feel like maybe he's like a little bit more to do with the scouting and Ange, because these players are very much Ange players. That's what I will say.
Hot God saying top 10, aiming top 6 is too high.
There we go. See, I think everyone's getting a bit too overhyped with it, saying that we're going to be top 4, top 2. No, challenging from the title. Heck no, come on. That's a bit
Bill
too
Nicholson
much.
always said, being a Spurs fan, to aim high, you have to aim even higher. So I'm going along them rules. Daniel Lee says, mate, that's a bold prediction there, Dermot. Fair play. I hope we finish that high. Don't see no way in there personally, though. Yeah, well, look.
Listen, I don't. I just got this feeling that we're gonna have to hold on to our hats a little bit and expect a bit of up and down with the players because they're getting used to the system. I feel like people are, if they're getting too ahead of themselves and putting more pressure on Ange because they think that we are going to get that. Let's not pressurize him to think that we're going to get anywhere near that.
But also, Mia, top 5 gets you into the Champions League next season. So
Yeah,
there's an extra.
I understand, but I don't I understand that, but I just don't think we're going to get it this season. So I just feel like it's like something that we need to sort of temper our little expectations a little bit.
Oh, no, I think we will. I think we will qualify for the Champions League. I think we're good enough. And I think we've got a good manager now and a good squad of players. And I think we will. I really do.
Right. Okay. Are you in to put your money where your mouth is? £10 to each a charity of our choices. That's
okay,
how
fine.
Confident.
Yeah,
that's how confident I am that we're not going to get into not Europe, into Champions League.
No, I'm up for that. Okay,
cool.
I'll take that on. You can clip this bit if you want me. Some of the greatest defenders I've seen weren't quick. Laporte has awareness; he can read the game, and that's the part of it, is it, Mia? Some of the greatest defenders we've seen in the Premier League. I don't think Jaap Stam was quick. If you go back like Mark Lawrenson or Tony Adams or Steve Bold or players like that, or Paul McGrath. Paul McGrath wasn't the quickest player, but by Jesus, he was a great defender. He had great awareness around him.
Yeah.
And here's a stranger somewhere from Dublin.
Good evening, folks.
Yeah, people have been asking for you, Philip.
Well, they weren't wearing a uniform, were they?
No. Well, they thought you were Mia, so I said you had a sex change. You turned into Mia on the Tuesday.
Right. So I'm Thomasina Jones now, am I?
Listen, whatever floats your boat, Philip. Whatever floats your boat. We don't judge. We don't judge here. We don't judge.
Yeah. I'm after seeing my wife's cousin's son's getting married at the weekend, and they had a stag night a couple of nights ago. They made him dress up in a bridal dress and parade around Westport for 2 hours wearing a bridal dress, and that's what floats your boat now,
Each their own. Each their own.
Each their own. Yeah. Good. Good.
I swear to God,
gas.
I put this stream together to talk about football, and it just ends up going somewhere where we don't want to go, but never mind.
So that's life. Anyway, we have our second signing today, I believe.
Yeah, we've got 3 of them in.
Oh, who's the other one?
Alejo. He signed as well.
Yeah, Alejo and Van de Ven. Who's the other one?
Ashley Phillips as well. That's in. That's through the door, I've been told.
Oh, he's gone to Barcelona on the plane. I think
he has.
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah, so look, Philip, let's go on about the Barcelona game. We've got where you can watch it and where you can see it. Where is it now? Where is it now? Here we go. Right, here we go. Where are Barcelona and Tottenham playing? They're playing they're not playing at Camp Nou because that's been redeveloped.
You can't play at Camp Nou.
No, they're playing at Catalunya, Spain Stadium, Estadio Olympic Luis Company Stadium, Tuesday at 8th of August. 7 o'clock kickoff, England and Ireland. 2 o'clock kickoff Eastern time in America, and 11 o'clock kickoff Pacific time.
Mm-hmm.
The Barcelona and Tottenham's head-to-head last 5 games. Barcelona won 2, Spurs won nothing, 3 draws. Last meet in Barcelona was a 1-1 draw in Barcelona on the 11th of December 2018 in the Champions League.
Remember it well.
Yeah, same here.
Mm-hmm.
This is where you can watch the game tonight. If you want to watch it, of course, you can watch it on Spurs Play in the United Kingdom. The United States, you can watch it on Fox Deportes. And it's not available in Canada, which is really surprising.
Oh my God. Canada's dry tonight, then, isn't it?
Yeah. Now, this is the predicted lineup for the Barcelona side. Philip or me, do you want to go through that lineup?
Mia, you go on ahead. I can't. I'm a bit loud where I am here.
Yeah. So. Mia, do you want to
go through that lineup? I'm going to have to try and pronounce these names. Like, I can't be pronouncing. I can just pronounce a few.
I'll do them, sure, if you want.
Yeah, go on.
Ter Stegen, Koundé, Araujo, Garcia, Balde, Pedri, De Jong, Romeo, Rafinha, Lewandowski, and Fati. That's a good name for a forward, isn't it? Fati.
Fati, it is actually.
That's a strong enough team. Like, seeing that we're not going to have any players from last Sunday. It maybe Son and Davis seem to be the only 2 that travelled.
Yeah. Yeah, go on, Philip.
No, it's going to be. I say we'll have a weekend team, but sure, it's only getting minutes in the legs, it doesn't mean much.
No, it doesn't. And then, of course, the Tottenham, both Segerson and Bentancur are still out of action, won't be available for selection. New manager Ange Postecoglou has led Spurs to 2 wins and a loss during pre-season, most recently beaten Shakhtar Donetsk by 1 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. He's likely to fully rotate his side ahead of the new season to ensure that legs don't get too tired before Brentford. Harry Kane has not travelled to Spain.
No, that's right.
Harry Kane is not part of the squad at all. But this is one of the likely lineups, Philip and Mia. Austin in goal, Porro, Sanchez, Dyer, Reguilón on the back 4, Basuma, Lo Celso in the middle, Skip as the in front of the back 4, and Solomon, Hill, and Richarlison as the front 3.
One mistake there, Dermot. Hill won't be playing. He had an operation.
Yeah, I know. But this is the other predicted lineup, which I think it will be. Venom in goal, Porro, Sanchez, Dyer, Reguilón in the back 4, Skip in front of the back 4 as a central defender, central midfielder, Basuma, Lo Celso in the middle, Solomon, Perisic, and Richarlison up front. Philip, do you think this could be the lineup tonight for the game?
Sounds pretty okay. I think Vicario will play all right. Yeah, that sounds pretty okay to me now. Yeah.
And Mia, do you think that'd be the lineup?
Yeah, it could be the lineup, but Sanchez and Dyer, we're going to get absolutely roasted. If they play a strong team, we're getting roasted if that happens.
Yeah,
well, we'll see.
I do know what, it's a friendly. So we've got Fatty has been linked to us, but Butter Pants likes Fatty. He found that funny. Rooty Tooty, how's it going, Steve D? Rooty Tooty says we're probably going to get cooked, especially if Dyer's in defence and Sanchez.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll see. I hear Fatty's nickname is Slim. Yeah. Anyway,
Gary Beck says, "Hey Potters, been listening while cooking. How you doing? Not too bad. What you cooking? Let us know." And Jazz Fusion says, "Thanks for that." Steve D says, "I don't understand why Spurs fans can't just enjoy the journey and see the improvement on the pitch. For me, we have a free pass this season with no expectations. Think we need another season, just in my opinion." Look, Philip, that's gone by. Jack asked me last night, and I said it here. I think we can finish in the top 2 or top 3 this season. I really do.
Yeah.
Mia thinks we won't qualify for the Champions League at all. We're finished round 6. Where do you think we're going to finish, Philip? And we'll go more into this on Thursday on our preview show, of course, but just very quickly.
I'd be happy with 5th, to be honest with you, and that would be a good season. We may not get that. I mean, it might take. I know it only took them 3 months to turn Celtic around. We were a different kettle of fish. We're playing better teams than Celtic are, so that may take a bit longer. Certainly, I think we'll get into Europe, and I think next season is going to be the season to watch us go. But this is going to be. There's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be a few downs in this season as well. But as long as fans keep the faith,
Now, Philip and Mia, Inter have approached Tottenham for Tatanga. This is from Football Italia, the Italian paper. A report by Gianluca Di Marzio. Inter have contacted Tottenham to start exploring a move for Tatanga. Whilst no offers have been made yet, the North London side made it clear they are willing to accept a loan with a buy option. Now, the buy option, Philip and Mia, is around about €7 million or £7 million.
Right.
The Inter Milan are still considering their options, but talks with Spurs could progress in the coming weeks. Guys, a good thing to get out? Do you think a good player to get off the books?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Good not a bad price for a homegrown player, right? It's too bad.
Now, Tottenham plotting to offer transfer listed Euro in move for rapid attacker. This is defender Joe Rodon, right back Jed Spence, the Jedi, and winger Brian Hill. I please just keep Brian Hill and he's skill messy. Just keep him. Let Ange work his magic on him, and we'll have the new next year.
Stop being so attached to players, man. If it's best for the team to not have him, he isn't ready made.
Right, for a person, that's a bit of a hypocrite, Mia. For a person saying don't be attached to players, you're very attached to Romero.
No, but I'm not attached to him in that way. If he had to leave, I'll be saying good. If he needs to go and it's not best for the team, I don't care. I want what's best for the team.
Well, I reckon Mia make a good farmer. She'd bring up cattle. She'd bring up cattle the whole year, then send them to the slaughterhouse. And wouldn't even give them a second thought.
I wouldn't. Absolutely not.
She'd be
I
like,
need food. Listen, Philip, I need food on my plate. I'll kill them myself if I had to for food on my plate. Absolutely.
You probably would, all right. You probably would.
It's like Jeremy Clarkson when he had to sell the cows on Clarkson's farm. Oh, he was devastated over the sheep.
Yeah. They get very like my two brother-in-laws are both farmers. Yeah. And they both get very attached to their animals, you know?
Yeah. Anyway, so I don't know where I was now. Oh yeah, defender Joe Rodon, right back Jed Spence, the Jedi winger Brian Gil-Messi are thought to be fringe names. Tottenham would offer for Johnson, and unclear whether Forest would open for a part exchange deal given the kind of money they would need. Now, Philip, I read somewhere yesterday in Mir, Forest looking for 50 million for this player.
No chance. No chance.
A Forest. I'll start with you in this very quickly, Mir. Are Forest been taking too much? The funny fags have they been at them? Or you think smoking it in their boardroom?
Joe, what the problem we've got is the prices for players who've played in the Prem are always going to be a little bit higher, aren't they? That's your problem, if I'm honest. I'm saying it is too high, but I'm just saying I think that's probably an expectation, really, with players that are Prem proven.
Yeah. Rooty Tooty says here, can someone explain to me why we want Johnson? He only scored 8 last season. Forest want 50 million. We could get Tabsoba for that, which we are going in for. But I think this is a ridiculous. This is one of them silly stories, isn't it? For them to be fair,
look, we could get Orban for 25 million. And he is a decent player. Not saying Brannan's not, or Johnson's not a decent player, but he's not. He played for a team that's flirting relegation all last season. So no, Orban will be the one to get half the price.
And we've got Spurs in Mickey Van Defen's first words as new signing praises Ange Postecoglou.
Looking up to the boss already, is it?
No, I tell you one thing. I saw an interview with James Madison from Talk Sport.
Yeah,
and I have to say that all praising Postecoglou. Yeah. He said all the players have really bought into his way of doing stuff at Spurs.
Yeah, looks like it, doesn't it?
It does. I was at the game against Shakhtar. The way the players were playing for the new manager, I really loved it. He told Spurs play, it's an offensive football, exactly what I want. It's unbelievable at the game. Goosebumps went everywhere every time the fans started shouting, "Come on, you Spurs!" when they scored. It was incredible.
It was really loud. It really was loud.
Yeah.
I mean, I could appreciate. I wasn't in the South Stand this time. You could appreciate the noise that comes out of it when you're watching into it.
Yeah,
and it really was loud. It really was.
Now I'm going to take myself out the question for this because I don't want Højbjerg to go. I love Højbjerg. He's staying. End the story. So this is for you and Philip Mia. Philip, I'll start with you. Who would be an ideal Højbjerg replacement?
Frank Kessie.
End of. That won't happen.
Well, he hasn't gone yet, you know. So you got to hope that he sees a bit of sense and doesn't put the money before ambition, you know.
But he is.
If it's not Kessie, oh God, they're talking James Ward-Prowse, but I wouldn't think he's really that type of player. He's more a forward player, you know.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I don't really know, Dermot, who else we could go for, you know, a reasonable price, you know.
Yeah. That bottle behind you, we could go for. We got done for advertising. Don't. Mia, who would be an ideal replacement for Højbjerg?
Joe, what realistically, obviously I would have liked Kessie myself, but there's that guy I was talking with Sean about him and I can't think of his bloody name now. Everyone keeps mentioning him and I know he's a really good player, but the name's literally gone out of my head. But if I ever remember it, I'll tell you. But there isn't that many options, I don't think, in that position. But I think we could get someone better, though. I do think there's someone better out there than Højbjerg because you saw Ange's reaction when he's talking with Højbjerg. He just shouts and gets really frustrated with him. Hoofing the ball like that. What are you doing? And that not long after that, they scored a goal.
Yeah,
that's true. We've got Drula saying handcuff attachment. There you go, Mia. That's what you attached in handcuffs. If you keep buying young talent instead of using our academy, he is one of our own will soon be a thing of the past. That's true. That is very, very true. But Dean Scarlett scored a good goal on Sunday as well.
Scored a very good goal.
Yeah. I've got Jazz Shaw. We've got Wayne Bonneter. Hell no. the club need to cut the crap and start giving Gil Messi game time so we can show his quality and grow into the team. No to the Forest player too much. We can do better. Exactly.
Yeah.
Carl Simpson, Johnson's not up for me. Auburn is much better. And I'm hearing we're going in for Auburn as well. So we're looking at 30 million bid for him. Neil Kane, big up Niall. Niall Kane, good
Any
afternoon,
relation?
guys.
Any relation? Can you put a word in with your brother?
Yeah. Tell them to come on to THFC till I die. We'd love to speak to him. Such bad luck for Hill that he got injured, couldn't go until I know it is route 2. Niall says finally caught a live show. Big up. I'll hold up a bit of GIF being cheaper. Yeah. Now Anthony Dill, I don't know if this is true or not, so we're just going to go with it. Bayern Munich will submit a new £94.6 million bid for Harry Kane either today or tomorrow. Now, Philip, look, if this goes in, right, and the add-ons are to this, right, and it's all over £100 million, and the upfront is, say, 90 million, what would you do if you're Daniel Levy? The same question I'd go do to Mia as well. Big up to the man who ignored.
Well, according to Sky Sports this morning, I don't normally pass much heat on, but they were saying that 100 million plus could be the price that's needed now. They may have to go well over the 100 million. So whether 94.6 plus extras equals 100, I don't know. It's making a difficult decision for Daniel Levy, to be honest with you. I think he'll still reject it. I think he'll want 100 net and then plus extras after that.
But let's not get it wrong, guys. We all want Harry Kane to stay.
Yeah.
We all want him to stay and sign
yeah.
a new contract. Mia, what do you reckon? If you're Daniel Levy, what would you be saying to Bayern Munich tomorrow morning if that came in today or tomorrow?
With the add-ons, I think that the risk of him going on a free, like I keep saying, he's saying he wants to be impressed, but we've only got 6 months to actually impress him, because in January he can talk to foreign clubs. So what's going to happen if we're a little bit up and down? That's not going to be any good. So then he might not sign. That's the problem, isn't it? It's a risk, and it's a big risk.
It's a huge risk either way, really. You know,
it is.
Yeah.
Well, why do you think, Philip, we've got to this last chance saloon with Harry Kane? Is it because we haven't back managers? Is it because what's happened in the past? Do you know?
It's possible. I mean, I don't think any of the players got on with Conte, from what I can gather. So that he may have decided last season to go. But what I think has happened since that, if you can believe what you read, he's impressed enough with what's coming out of Postecoglou, and he may be prepared to give him a chance. Like I read your post earlier, there seems to be a change of heart in the Kane camp in the last few days. So we just don't know. It could end up. This could be the hypothetical. This could be the situation. All those situations. Bayern Munich offered 100 million, right? Daniel Levy turns it down. Then Kane turns around and says, "No, I don't want to go. I'm going to sign a new contract." Very far-fetched, but it's still possible.
The reason I said that, though, Philip, is why would Bayern still be pushing if they had an inkling that Kane had changed his mind? They'd surely just walk away if they thought he'd changed his mind.
No,
because they're in contact.
They're persistent. They'll keep trying. Trying.
But even for a player they know that doesn't like, if their camp has turned around and told Bayern, listen, Kane's changed his mind, why would they keep doing that? Like, it doesn't make sense.
They probably haven't been told officially.
No.
I think Charlie Kane, we call him an idiot, but I'll tell you one thing, he's probably learned a lot these last few months, just to keep your powder dry, tell nobody nothing that could prejudice the whole deal. So they might have said that amongst themselves, but that's as far as it's gone.
Now, look, I said yesterday, right, and I think Mia said it, and I agree with her, we were talking on WhatsApp, and we both said about the construction of the deal. Could it be, Philip, that Tottenham wants so much more money up front than what Bayern Munich are offering, and it really is just to construct the structure of the deal? Did Harry Kane, like I did put into the Hotspur chat, that he has had a change of heart? This could be due with his wife giving birth. It could be that maybe he's liking what he's seen with Ange, and maybe he's, do you know what? I think I can win something here. Do you think it's a bit of cold feet, thinking, do you know what? It's like changing jobs. You've been offered a new job, but are you too comfortable where you are, if you know what I mean? Instead of, it's all a bit of anxiety as well, isn't it? Moving somewhere new, a different country. I've done it myself when I moved back home to Ireland. It was a big change for me.
Yeah. I mean, the grass isn't always greener somewhere else.
No.
And Bayern Munich have been very persistent. They know what he wants. He did want to go. Whether he still does, I don't know. I think I've been saying all along that whatever the payment structure on this is, they need to screw Bayern for as much as they can up front. Yeah. And I'd say that's what Daniel Levy is doing. Like, I don't know what the normal is, paid off over 4 years. I'd say he's one that paid off over 2 years or 3 years.
Yeah.
That means that they've got to put a lot more cash up front. So I think he's playing hard, but I'll tell you one thing. I've heard one chairman in France especially has refused ever to do business with Daniel Levy again. And I can see Bayern Munich becoming the second club to say that when all this is done. Because like him or hate him, he is one hell of a negotiator and he will not give anything away for nothing. So I'm going to give him credit for that.
He does want what's the best for Tottenham. I'll give him that.
Nobody
can criticize.
Doesn't always do it, but he wants it.
No.
Yeah,
he does. Super chat here from Nithan Pasad. Please let us know where you are, Nithan. I think you're in India, but just let us know for sure. It says a new player or push Sarr. I go for Sarr. I think Sarr's been brilliant. I don't think within you, but I think Papa Sarr's been great. Mia?
I just think with Sarr, I don't know if he's a number 6. I feel like he's more of a number 8. He's a bit more, I don't know, like he's not as defensive. Although he is good at little a tackle. He's quick and strong. I don't know if he is a number 6. I really don't. I'm not sure what he is yet. I think he's very young to maybe decide.
I totally agree with Mia. I watched him on Sunday there. He came close to scoring twice. Once from a header from about 2 yards. The ball hit him and just went wide. And the second one was a snapshot from 15 yards. He found himself far further forward than Højbjerg would ever do. So, I love him as a player. But no, I think he's more a number 7, number 8. He's not a number 6.
No. We've got Ellie here. Big up, Ellie. She says, big up, guys, Amir. Been watching. Just wanted to add Højbjerg would be fabulous. Højbjerg replacement, end of. And then she goes on to say, no, he doesn't, Mir. It's not true. He was shouting at the idiots like he always does when they are out of position. One
of those idiots was Højbjerg because he hoofed the bloody ball. And there was another video. He went F for F's sake and turned his back with Pierre Højbjerg because he kept shouting at him and he wasn't doing as he was told. Facts.
Now we're going into Phillips in a sanctum here. I don't know what we're going to see. What will
Nothing. I have to come out again now. Sorry. Listen, I'm going to have to go, lads, because I need to get something to eat before I start.
Yeah, well, listen, we're actually going to give us another sort of 5 minutes, Philip, and then we're finishing off ourselves because I've got to do a watch along. I'm Terry White. Buying or use are bullying teams, getting what.
Oh, he's frozen again.
Yeah, Bayern.
Oh
dear, Bayern are used to getting bullying teams and getting what they want. They met their match with Levy. Levy don't give no F. He doesn't, no fairness.
No.
So,
Joe, what Levy is? Levy's like a F around and find out kind of guy, isn't he? Like that's the kind of guy he is. You do not mess with him. So this comment.
He's probably, if he'd done things right in the past and was a popular chairman, he possibly could be one of the best chairmen any club could have. But he's just done silly things and not spent money when he should have and all this.
Great.
So maybe Harry Kane deal is one that's going to get back a bit of his reputation back. But I think for some people, most people, he's probably too far gone.
Yeah, I think so. Gary's saying, I'm yet to see an official comment from Spurs, Kane or Bayern. It's all media rubbish. Everyone is fighting on it. Complete rubbish though, Gary, because we haven't heard anything official from the clubs, I don't think the clubs will say anything, and Kane is keeping Stumini, so
sorry about that. My computer decided to have a jiggery moment there. But big up to everyone, big up to Gary Becks, and Jazz Fusion says, let Levy ego penny-wise and pound foolish. That's it. Listen, Philip, and big up one more thing. Route 2, it's because of Levy that we're in the position of possibly losing Kane for G's sake. Right, guys. Mia, do you want to give your panel a bit of a channel? Where people can find you? Panel.
Over at Spurs Line, I do all different kinds of content. I do quick videos in the morning to do transfers. I also do collaboration videos with people, previews, reviews. I do all that jazz. So if you haven't already, please go over and subscribe.
Please get over there and get Mia to 900. Philip, you and me are back tomorrow with Newsbeat. We've got a few new shows this week, haven't we? We've got a new show starting next week every Tuesday at 4. Newsbeat goes. It's the Premier League review where me, Mia and Philip will go over the whole Premier League weekend, don't we? and we're maybe on Monday this week. I don't think it's Monday or Tuesday. I don't know yet.
Well, Tuesday's
where
awkward for me, most Tuesdays, but anyway,
Yeah.
we'll see.
But it'll probably be Monday where we will pick our Premier League team of the weekend. So that's what we've got coming up.
You're not-
Yeah, go on, Philip.
be 10 Spurs players and one other.
And then Thursday,
Hopefully.
we've got a special show Thursday, haven't we, Philip? We've got the Premier League preview on Thursday.
Yeah, that's going to be very good. Interesting.
I think Mia's coming on for that. We've got myself, you, Mia. I think Dave or Jack are coming on, and we've got Harry. I forget his second name.
Harry Kane.
Harry Kane. Yeah, Harry Shetsmart from YouTube is also coming on as well. And Philip, in a couple of weeks, do you want to tell people who's coming on?
Yes.
I'm really excited about
I've
this.
mentioned this before. Some of you may have heard of he's a retired journalist with the Express Group called Norman Giller. Norman Giller has been a lifelong Spurs fan, and he spent years reporting on London football generally without sitting on his hands. Basically, he couldn't let on who he followed, to be impartial. Anyway, Norman's retired now, and I think he's written something like 80 or 90 books on football. He wrote a load of books with Jimmy Greaves, right? And he's after bringing out a new book called The G-Men, which is about Alan Gilzean and the two late Gilzean and Jimmy Greaves. And what we've done is I bought a few books off him, and he's a really good author. He does boxing books as well, Dermot, Muhammad Ali and stuff like that. Yeah. He's going to when he's promoting his new book in a couple of weeks' time, he's going to come on the channel and talk about it. Now, I'll tell you how close this guy was. He was a drinking pal of Jimmy Greaves and Alan Gilzean, which meant he drank a lot of drink over the times. But he also, at Jimmy Greaves' funeral, was asked to read the eulogy on behalf of the surviving members of the Spurs team that Jimmy played in. So that's how close he was to the guy.
That's a big honour.
And he's coming on us to promote his book and tell us a few little state secrets about things that happened at Tottenham during the 60s, which should be very interesting.
I can't wait for that. I am so looking forward to that. We may get Mia on for that or somebody else on for that.
Oh, yeah. And I don't know whether it's going to be a pre-record or live. It'll be down to Norman. It's whatever he's more comfortable because he's 83, but he's still as bright as a button.
Yeah, so we'll see, but we will let you know. Two things here. One is Carlson, Sir Tom, is there hiding in the pub before the gig tonight as the fans are out of control?
Yeah, that's it.
And Dragon Dean Nuts says that you forgot to mention the cockerel clock. Anyway, there is a picture of Philip under the cockerel clock, which I will be putting up in the channel later. But listen, Mia, thank you for coming on. Philip, thanks for joining us. I hope your gig goes all right tonight. Thanks. And where can if people are in Dublin, where are you playing? Just
in a pub called Darky Kelly's. It's on the extremes of Temple Bar. It's beside Christchurch Cathedral, just off the quays. And it's the best. It's won the award for the best music pub in Dublin last year. It's hopping every night of the week, and Tuesday night's our night. So place to be rocking now in an hour.
Yeah. And we are going to go up there one Saturday, me, Dave, Ollie, and all that. And I've always said that all I want to do is go up there and chuck popcorn at you while you're playing the drums, thinking I'll put you off.
Oh, right. I look forward to that.
Yeah. Ellie said he hoofed it because it came to him awkwardly, and when in doubt, don't do a dive, clear your lines. And Andrew was shouting to Højbjerg to praise him. LOL. He admired the hoof. Oh, well, we'll never. Jerry says, I have a signed book for Norman as well. I am so looking forward to that.
Yeah, you know what he's like then, Gary. He's very good.
I am really so looking forward to it. And for us to get him, it's a massive thing for the channel. Well, listen, we are back tomorrow at 4. I'm on the Irish Hotspur later to do a watch along with Jack for the Tottenham Barcelona game. Tomorrow, me and Philip will have all the pre-game from that as we start building up to the Premier League season. Whatever you do, look after yourself. Oh, Fred. We forgot Fred. We always forget. We forgot Fred yesterday, by the way.
Oh, God.
So, Fred, go on. You're right. Go on, Philip. It's your Fred today. What's Fred up to today?
What's Fred up to today? God, what's he up to today now? It's the Bayern Munich chairman, when he hears that Harry Kane's had a change of heart. And on that
bombshell, we'll see you tomorrow.
See you later, lads.
I'm back on the Irish Hotspur later with Jack later. So please, everyone, take care of yourself. Philip, have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
See you later.
Mia, thank you so much for coming on, and we will get you over to that.
See you, Mia. See you, Burma.
See you later, Philip.
Bye.
Come in next Monday when our new Premier League review show. me, Mia, and Philip. It's going to be great. More details on that tomorrow. But come on, you Spurs. In Big Andrew we trust.